Hi, hello. If you're new here, my name is Rain. If you're not new here, welcome back. I really appreciate you stopping on by. And in today's video, we're doing a little bit of a favorite art supply tour, desk space tour, and it's gonna be casual. It's gonna be chill. My dog's upset. I don't know why she's upset. Probably wants to play in the snow, but I'm saying no. My brother's dog's breathing like he's probably got the worst asthma in the world, and so we're just gonna feel it out, because I can't do voiceovers for this type of stuff, because I don't have the brain capacity to speak in time, right? But I think my favorite way to approach sketching in my sketchbook usually is with colored pencils first and foremost, and so I'm also a mechanical pencil person. It's generally my preferred. So I really like to do the Pilot Color Eno pencils. I wish they came in a smaller size. Maybe they do and I just don't have them or know about it, but that's fine. I really like these, and these three colors tend to do pretty good. This should be photo blue. This also shouldn't appear in scans, and this one, just to darken things up, I'm pretty sure it's out of lead too. But they're nice. They're not great for blending or anything if you want to do that, but for a basic sketch, they're great. But I also do really enjoy the Prismacolor Kohl Erases, and I generally feel like I like the lilac, and I believe the other colors are crimson and vermilion. I don't actually use a blue one, but oh, it's not lilac, it's lavender. But I really like the purple one. I think it looks nice when I color over it in marker. Like, the purple just looks really nice under the skin, and so I tend to like that. So does the red and the orangey red. So there's that for colored sketching. And then I really am not particularly picky about mechanical pencils, but these were a gift. And so my go-to for a 3 set is currently these stupidly overpriced Craft Gear 1000 Pentel pencils. They were a gift from a family member, and so do I think you should ever spend your money on these? Not really. They're nice for being hefty, right? They do have a nice weight to them when you're sketching, but as somebody with a chronic illness that very much impedes and impacts my hands and my joints and my mobility, I actually prefer the Sumo grip pencils. These are good. I tend to use them more often just because I have different sizes. But these two Sumo grips, they're only in 0.5 and 0.7 to my knowledge. They fit in my hand better. I don't have to curl my hand as much. So having pain in moving my hand and manipulating my hand, I'm sorry if you can hear my cats. They're having the time of their lives over there. But I don't have to curl my hand as much, and so these just feel better with my condition, right? They're also not being metal means they're kind of nice for in the winter where I live. This is super nitpicky, but it's really cold right now. We have snow, it's 32 degrees, and it's kind of near the high point for the day. So these pencils get really cold. They're nice in the summer, stuck in the winter. So not super huge on that. And then I also just use, I assume this must be a Staedtler erased pencil, because I don't think I've actually refilled this ever. Pencil. Mechanical eraser. I kind of like it, you know? It feels nice in the hand. It doesn't hurt my hand. Another issue with a lot of erasers is that they're kind of uncomfortable to use. I do like a good kneaded eraser. I don't even know what brand of kneaded eraser I'm using right now. It's just a clump of death. Honestly, what brand? I don't know. I hate the super stiff plasticky kneadable erasers though. So I'm pretty sure that does target the Prismacolor kneadable eraser. Or maybe it's Faber-Castell. Don't take my word for it. I'm not a huge kneadable eraser person anymore, because I have this now and I love it. I'm a huge Uniball Signo person. I feel like they're always out to get me. That's why I have 3 of them in here. only one of these works on a given day, even though they're basically full. Like, I swear. Oh, these are different, like, years. Like, these are basically full, right? There's so much ink in there. They just never want to work. But yet they still work better than 99% of the other white gel pens I've had to use. So that sucks, but it's fine. I can deal with it. Then another thing for sketching, I should have like done this comprehensively in order. My thought was to go through my desk methodically, for the record. Should have started the video with that, but I like to have a 3H and a 9B pencil on hand, maybe an 8B or a 10B for when this guy goes down. But I just find that like when I want to do a pencil sketch, 3H for that light preliminary sketch, and 9B to get those darks I like. I wish you guys weren't trying to take out my lamp. A 9B for that kind of darkening that I really like. I don't like a soft pencil sketch. I want it to feel like it's out to get me. It's just kind of nice, so I tend to try and keep a 9B, 10B if I can, but I have a hard time finding 10B pencils. A lot of the stuff in here is just stuff I actually don't really use. I actually happen to hate this pencil. By the way, I don't like Blackwing pencils. There you go. But some of these are just note-taking stuff for work. But let's see. On these guys. I love these guys. Let's go through them one by one. Just a Bic round tip pen. Beautiful. Perfect for a nice, cute pink sketch, right? Have them in several other colors. None of them are here right now. Where they are, probably in my to-go bag. I don't care what type of ballpoint pen it is, as long as it's like a dry ballpoint pen. You know what I mean? Like, if the ballpoint pen is just not particularly moist, feels kind of dry, but it's not hard to work with, that's a good ballpoint pen in my books. Right? These are seminars I have to attend, for the record, but like, it's perfect. You know, it's not It's not linky? It's not super inky, you know, it's not gonna like spooge everywhere and mess up what you're doing. It's not so dry that it's a pain to work with, but you're not gonna smudge it when you run your finger across it, you know what I mean? It's just the right level of juice for like a nice little pen sketch. And then if I want to have, I think I prefer these for when I want to do almost a fully pen sketch with color and highlighter. These 0.38 millimeter, what is this brand actually? Oh, Signo, okay. These like 0.38 millimeters Uniball Signo DX pens are awesome. I have them in a few colors. I love these for basic pen sketches. They're really just small enough that hatching feels super good for just working on whatever I want. I like how my sketchbook's like right here, and instead of making you guys look at my seminar sticky note, but that's my basic sketching supplies. So sketchbook wise, I wanted to have something to tell you guys about my favorite sketchbook, but I'm thinking right now it probably is still going to be not this sketchbook, the ELO sketchbook. I'm going to be trying after this one, which is a Leuchtturm 1917. I can't do German words, guys, I'm sorry. German words, German pronunciation, just anything kind of there globally, kind of hard to pronounce for me. But anyway, so I am going to be trying the Talons sketchbook after this one, which is about the same size. I think it's a little bit smaller. And I'm hoping I like that more than this one. But when I'm coming away from the actual like paper, I just like don't feel like it's great for anything in particular. And so I don't like have much of a like interest in it. It bleeds pretty heavily, that's not a problem. Marker always bleeds, you know what I mean? And I'll probably do a video reviewing the sketchbook one day just to like round out all of my problems. It just, I don't know. These are about supplies. I mean, the Niji artist crayons, that's not the sketchbook's fault. That's their fault. But it doesn't take water particularly well. The pen's kind of fine, but the paper's very smooth, so I find that it's mostly just good for like pencil, honestly. Let me find, yeah, this was a mostly water drawing, warped pretty bad. Even my marker art kind of warps sometimes. Not super bad, it's just if it's like a super densely used paper. But I've only used water in the sketchbook twice, and it definitely like beefed it up, and it's hard to compress for me. So it's fine. I just don't feel like the paper impresses me enough where I'm like, yeah, this is the sketchbook, you know what I mean? So it's not bad. It's just like I don't think I have a favorite. I've only gone through 10 sketchbooks, guys, and quite a few of them were the Ohuhu sketchbooks. I like the paper. I don't like the sizing though. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've used the spiral bound one. That's the rectangle shape. But I don't like spiral bound sketchbooks in general. I like my sketchbooks to be just right here. And then for spiral bound stuff, I like to take the paper out, you know? So when it comes to something like, I really like this Canson Bristol board paper for finished illustrations. Pretty big, 7x10, pretty big for me. I work pretty small, and it's easier on my shoulder and stuff like that. But I like to just take this paper out. I don't even have sketches in here, but illustrations. These two I finished digitally, but you know, maybe I'll do them in the sketchbook originally, just to keep it stable, but I like to take them out in the end, you know? So this is not going to stay in the sketchbook if I ever see the day where I finish it. The page after is not going to stay if I ever finish that concept, but this kind of I just take it out, you know? It's just what works best for me. Like, I don't want it to stay in here. I want to like put it in a pocket folder or like a archival bin just to like keep it safe and all of that fun stuff. It just suits my preference more. I think I kind of leave stuff in this one, maybe. Oh, nothing I have in here is finished. So yeah, I think I also just always take these out. Sometimes I cut them up and stick them in my sketchbook. Also, I like the Strathmore Tone Tan. I know people like complain that it's like hairy, which like it is hairy. But I always put such thick paint on it that it doesn't really bother me. I'm not doing like pencil sketching in it. And I think they're hardbound ones. I don't have one with me right now. I think their hardbound ones have like less hairy paper. So that's pretty chill. And then the watercolor paper I use, these are my internship hours for this week. So let me just put that over there. I do need it. I did put them back in here. I really just like this this small watercolor paper. None of these are finished, by the way. That's why they look awful. But it's got a nice texture. It's a size I like. Let me pull out the finished ones. I mean, at this point, we might as well just start moving around the desk. So let's see. Let's see how good my armature will work for me today. These are the finished ones for this project, and yeah, that works. So, I don't know. The watercolor paper holds up really good with the ink. Obviously, there's absorption issues when you get into stuff like that. I haven't shown you guys all of these yet. So, sneak peek for a video where I probably rant about how doing 10 lichen illustrations is kind of a pain. But, this is the bin I keep my, trying to study. Ignore the Jerry Rigged hand sanitizer. It had an accident. These micron pens are the pens I'm specifically using. Not these ones. Let me put those. Oh, look, more white gel pens because they're always fighting me. These pens are specifically the ones I'm using for this project, so they're all together. I do have a few more that I like to use, but I think I prefer the uni pen fine liner ones. I don't know why. Maybe it's the aesthetic of the black barrel. I just don't care. Honestly, if it's a good fine liner and it does what it's supposed to do, I don't care. That's why I also have the art line ones. Oops. Art line ones, fine. It does what it's supposed to do. Scrap paper, washi tape. But let's see. I do have the Copic for brown fine liners, and I do really like the art line. Nope, uni pen. Colored ones. These are really nice. I like them a lot for color stuff. I find that you have to let them dry longer than the black ones, though, to actually do what they're supposed to do. These are paper scraps. My hotkey pins, that's fine. Then my sticker collection, I have pictures of my cat. These are all scrap stuff for like sticking in my sketchbook, so these are the things that I'm putting in pages like, I have one that's like a whole mess of them somewhere. Well, I mean, this is all scrap paper, but not what I'm talking about. I'll find it. Stuff like this, you know, where I have sketches that I really, really hate, so I just bury them and stuff that, like, looks better, you know what I mean? Oh, I had you off camera, sorry. But yeah, goofy stickers, just stuff. So it's a bit of a scrapbooky thing, but, you know, when I hate a sketch so much that I kind of want to cover it, or, like, make something new out of it, usually this is where I get the stuff from. I do have another chunk of stickers up there, though. Pens. Oh, I got these really, really hefty 1.3 millimeter pencils, so if I really need a thick graphite, a super thick graphite, I use the Nik Pro 1.3 millimeters, so these are super nice, they're hefty. Kind of uncomfortable in the hand, as I was mentioning earlier, but that's okay. I have no idea what brand this bin is. But let's see. Try not to spill last night's tea, so let's pull you back. So this is above me. If you ever see, I try to cut it out all the time, but if you ever see my arm lifting up to grab something, it's up here, right? My all-time favorite white correction pen is the Curated mangaka pen. Sorry, Zig Curated. It's really hard to figure out where my camera is working sideways. It's a mess. It's super dried out right now. I really need to do surgery on this guy. I love this pen. Oh my god, this is so hard to do. The golden ones. This is my like tech drawer. It just has like adapters. Can you not cough, dog? Thank you. It has like adapters and stuff for like iPhone to USB, SD card readers. Yeah, the dog's done gagging. Tips for my Apple Pen if I ever need them. A replacement backing. And then I have a MacBook, so I have like Type-C to USB stuff in there. Just little stuff like that. Just because I don't really want to go up here later, these are my other sticker boxes. I'm not a huge sticker person, oddly enough, but I think I like you guys there more. It'll let me. This is my toned paper, and a lot of these papers right here are for work. I find that my students react very positively to having their math solution stuff written on fun, colorful paper. They tend to like that, and so this is my allergy medication, Claritin and my allergy medication. Little pens, clear sticky notes, a render sketchbook for swatching stuff, more stickers, just little stuff. The Ohuhu Ys I like to use for laying down a lot of color. My SD drive, paint swatches from, what's that place called? Ace Hardware and Home Depot, stuff like that. We'll have to collect them there while I can. More paper scraps. My, what are these called? Like edge trimmers for like the corners of your paper, right? I'm not even like intelligent. Everything is just a thing that I use, right? I think I have to hold you. No. Oh, good. You'll stay like that. I keep a array of like my all-time favorite books right here. You saw some of them up there, and I forgot to mention them. And then right there, right? So these are some of my all-time favorite books to look at for references. I keep my like supply bin on a cup holder, and then I like switch it out with cup holder coaster. And then I have like my tea mug on this cute coaster. But over here we got my Ohuhu markers, my brush pens, my fake flowers for fun, colored pens. So these are mostly notes for school. These crayons that I hate, these are also pens for school. These are also kind of for work. I have some students who react really, really well to color coding information, so that tends to be really helpful for them. And then I'm a huge highlighter person in terms of like using it in my sketchbook, right? So I have, okay, cool. Blue, kind of pinky purples, reds, greens, more pinks, and then my infinity pencils, and then I have my other graph gear microns in here, more white gel pens because they hate me, just highlighted stuff. And then I really love these guys, the like rubber brushes. Can you tell I'm not a beauty guru? This is like a struggle. Focus. Yeah, these rubber tipped ones are great. Hard to clean though. Hard to clean because I like let them dry. It's been really hard keeping that one looking relatively close to new. It's not gonna last particularly long. And then I have the look-up dolls of Lloyd and Yor. So those are super cute, and they bring me pure joy. Oh, I think I forgot my masking tape. I use a lot of masking tape like everywhere. So, in terms of the next steps, I think we're unfortunately maybe going to have to abandon the armature, but we'll see. Well, actually, I could just put you on my computer. Is that good for my computer? Probably not. But I have the wheelie bin, because my desk actually doesn't have a lot of storage. It looks big, but if you're like looking at it in terms of like actual space, it's actually rather small. It's the shelving behind it that kind of gives me storage, and those actually are mostly broken back there. So it's like a 3x3, so 9 cubicles in total, and almost half of them are completely destroyed because I put too much weight on them. And they're supposed to be a shoe rack. So Posca paint pens, and there's other stuff down in the abyss that I don't use very often. The rest of my little Prismacolor set. I have these really neat gel pens that I really like. I know I'm holding you guys, so this is going to be even harder. These Hanku purple pens. I really like these. I don't really recommend getting them though, per se. Like, you don't need more pens 99% of the time. My favorite pencil sharpener is just the only one that I use that hasn't broken, so it's the Faber-Castell. Focus. Faber-Castell pencil sharpener. God, doing this with one hand is not fun. As to size, these are a pain to open. I have to get my brother's help sometimes. I don't know if it's because I'm weak or because they're actually hard. These are just for little tiny sketches. These are my favorite paint pens actually. Let's see. The T5 ones are just more opaque and less of a pain than these Posca boys. Don't tell Posca I said that though. It's just like I feel like my Poscas just don't lay down as thickly as those do. But these are oil and these should be acrylics, so that's probably why. I have baby wipes for cleaning my desk, cleaning up messes. I don't flush flushable wipes, by the way. Just don't do it. They're not actually flushable. They suck. I like these on fire. These are my Juno Gold. Can I set you guys down now? Okay, cool. These are my Juno Gold color pencils. They're those like crusty, musty, dusty ass pencils that I'm always talking about. Like, don't buy these for like professional drawings or for like a smooth one. Get these to sketch in your sketchbook if you want them. They're crusty. I mean, or you can use them professionally. They're just hard to work with and they hate blending for me. Then I have my watercolor palette back there, my beaker. So I'm a science nerd. I don't know if you haven't been here a while, you probably don't know. I'm double majoring, so I'm science and art. And I just don't relate to the artist drinking their paint water problem because I just use a beaker. Like, the number one thing you learn in any basic science class, you've learned it in high school probably. Don't drink out of the damn beaker. Damn, fixed. Don't have to worry about it. Watercolor. This is just a fun choreography book. This is a Nightmare of a Sketchbook. This is my Treatise of Zoology book that I really like. And this is my half-finished Bandit Secret project. Am I ever going to finish it? Yes. Am I going to finish it soon? No. And then just down here, I'm not going to bother bringing you guys down because I don't think it'll work. I just have my blades for cutting things and my dust brush. So, there's that. Oh, I do like the Blick self-healing mat. But, returning back to my actual desk, where I can now put back the stuff that I didn't want getting in the way earlier, which is my laptop, which is usually actually here instead of on the laptop stand, because smart? No, I'm not. Thanks for asking. My phone charger, and then my mic pack. But, my brother's dog breathes so loud. This is gonna suck to edit the audio of. This feels like a really short video. But that's just because the videos on my channel are like 50 minutes usually. So let me find something fun and dorky for you guys to look at while I do my outro. Fun and dorky. You guys get to look at this weird spread. So, alrighty. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of this video. Yes, I forgot to do the channel update where I'm mentioning that I'm now uploading on Saturday or Sundays. Which one? Whichever day this video goes up, right? Saturday or Sunday? Just check the date of when this uploaded, right? But, so, new channel upload date. So if you don't see me Thursday at 10, that's because I moved to Saturday or Sunday. So don't worry, I'm still here. Don't worry. You guys are just more active on Saturdays and Sundays, and why not just post when you guys are here, right? But anyway, now I can do my outro. So if you liked this video, I would really appreciate it if you like it, dislike if you dislike, comment any thoughts and opinions. If you have favorite art supplies, let me know. I'm kind of a hoarder, and I like to try new things. I'll even do like a review of it, mini basic baby review, and a video if I like or hate it enough, right? So that aside, subscribe if you want to see more of my content. I don't usually make content like this. I usually make content like this, or this, or this. So, and I mean, I also make content like my sketchbook is a trash dumpster fire. I should cry now. So, if you like sketchbook sessions, casual chat and draw with me, if you like just the fun, funky, casual little drawing type stuff, feel free to subscribe. I'm here once a week, and I love what I do, and I really like having people in my art corner. So, we're a nice community over here, and I like to think that we're really supportive of each other. I'm really supportive of you guys, so at least there's that. But have a wonderful rest of your day, night, wherever you are, and I hope to see you in the next video. So, bye-bye!